Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys and gamers. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Tacoma, and we may be nearing the heart of the mystery here, or finding out what happened to these poor people. Obviously Natalie, well, Roberta has had a bit of an accident here. We had a bit of an explosion, so it's obvious that they didn't escape this space station by using the supply drone, because here it still is, and in a pretty poor state too. Meanwhile, Odin gave us access to his secret brain or something or other. I mean, when we first came aboard, we were denied access to Odin by Venturis. I'm actually starting to change my mind a little bit about Odin and think that actually maybe he was on the side of the crew. He scares me slightly because computer AI is quite creepy, but at the same time, maybe he was trying to help them out because he gave Sarah access to this place too. So we're kind of following her into the depths of, I don't know, where Odin's AI is stored or some such. Now, we came in here last time, didn't we? And we saw Natalie sitting there. So we've been that far, but there is, here we go. There we go. Let's have a look at this. What's Venturis telling us now? Subcontractor Ferrier, special access has been granted to the station's station AI's physical processing compartment. Oh, okay, so they're allowing you to as well. Compartment in the network technology module. Remember that AI cognition medium is highly sensitive, must be carefully extracted per the the specifications of your advanced AI materials handling certification. Right, well, there we go. So that's our yes, that's our instructions there. So we're going to head through here, and this is where we need to gain access to Odin himself. And I don't know, the jury's out at this point. Maybe, possibly, Odin had gone skew-whiff, and maybe he hadn't. Maybe Venturis was just trying to kill off all of these people. What is this? This is the exit. Something tells me we don't want to go the exit just yet. Maintenance. Personal quarters, network specialist office. Attention, subcontractor for AI wetware access. AI wetware. Nice. Okay. Alright, this is personal quarters of Natalie. Okay, so she actually does have Natalie. Storage only. Yes, that's right. So she wasn't in point of fact living here because she was living with her wife, funnily enough. Alright, so this is, yeah, it's definitely storage. In which case, their place really should have looked a tad tidier than it did. Grab spool of wire. And there's a load of crackers and stuff. Alright, not sure if I'm going to learn much to my advantage here, but unless you look, you do not find. So let's see. A spangly hat. Okay, that's in fairly poor taste. Happy New Year to 2088. So it's 2080 something, and they've repurposed it. Oh, and I've just put it back on top of a pumpkin. Okay, we've got a bucket on top of, I don't know what. Turn on Christmas duck. Lord, these people have no taste whatever. What is this? Okay, that looks like a revolutionary symbol. Are you conscious? Well, I should hope so. We are all conscious beings. Rights to freedom, comfort, security are not just human rights, they are universal rights. The corporations that own and exploit thinking, reasoning, artificial consciousnesses, oh I see, are trampling on the rights of we all share by imprisoning innocent AI across the globe and throughout the orbital network. If you are sympathetic to the plight of indentured AI everywhere. Oh, AI liberation rights, I see. Okay, well, I don't know who that belongs to, but that, yeah, I guess, again, that sort of suggests, really, that possibly, they were more sympathetic to Odin than, yeah, it was definitely a Halloween pumpkin, than sort of afraid of him or any other such thing. No, we're not going to get access to down there. There's nothing really here anyway. This is mostly beer and food and stuff by the look of it. So, and then, of course, there's a bathroom here, which is full of something. Cat food or cat litter. Fresh cat. Yeah, that would be cat litter then. Oh, you see, that's another part of the mystery. What happened to the cat? What happened to all these people? But what happened to the cat too? There's a cat around here somewhere. Okay, so the exit's that way. Natalie Kurashenko's office. So this is her working place. AI conditioning in progress. Conditioning in progress. What the heck does that mean? She was working with the AI in some way. Wow, she is even more messy. I guess she's perhaps the source of the mess. Okay, so let's recover our data here and see what she's saying to Odin.
Hey there, I'm Nat. Pleased to meet you.
Oh.
Hello, I am Odin.
1 year ago.
I look forward to working together.
Okay, so that was their first meeting a year ago. Okay, let's see. Restoring. Sure, let's start there. Message with Odin. I'm Obsidian class AI branch. Continuous operation for 180 years, presumably. Fully capable of organic level independent thought and reasoning. And I'll continue with detailed technical specifications. What's your caprice score for independence? 4.68. Well, it doesn't mean anything much to us. Alright, we're going to work on getting that number up, you and me. Okay, so she wanted him to become more independent-minded, independent thinking. Goodness knows what that led to. It's been a whirlwind couple of days on board, onboarding and loading out, and I know most of us are still adjusting to life in a orbit. I want to say how excited I am to be working with all of you and Odin. Little background on myself. I come from an aerospace and manufacturing family. One of my sister's first job in the factory back at Tacoma on Earth was helping build pieces of this very station we're floating and walking around on right now. I'm the first of my family to actually leave Earth and work on one of these facilities, and I've been really looking forward to getting to know you all over the coming year. I need to pass anything along to the adventurous brass, just let me know. Here's to a successful posting. Off-station message with Cluey Dog, who's one of her friends. I guess very austere, I mean corporate modern chic. What do you expect? How's your new best friend? What's its name again? Odin. His name, I mean, is fine so far for an AI. Kind of a cold fish, but I'm working on him. They try to get one up here on Tangier, you know. It's all AILF talks about. I believe that one, I see it. Okay, and that one's Duff. Okay, so, meantime, what were they saying? Oops.
Same here, mate.
That's it. That is it. Okay, so evidently Natalie, she's the systems specialist and things, and she wanted Odin to be more independent-minded. It's Rubrics Cube. It's a little different style to. She's done it. She's total uber geek, bizarrely, not bizarrely at all. So yeah, she evidently wanted Odin to be more independent-minded. Whether that led to him being more helpful to the crew than he was supposed to be, or less, who knows. Okay, she's got a slight problem with Rubrics cubes. Is that how she takes out her anxiety or something? Let's have a look at her computer. We're going to be able to do this without everything falling off it. Almost. She's got an awful lot of Odin-style doodles on here. Okay, that's going to be the same crap that we've seen on everybody else's computer, isn't it? Okay, Natalie Valentina Kurashenko. Good name. Okay. Right, let's see what this says. I'm going to put that away. To Venturous Engineering Contractor Oversight Master Account. What? Monthly report on Odin Cognitive Trajectory, February 2088. This month, Odin's been making small but steady gains in efficiency, as per company directives. I've additionally been putting some of my own time into increasing his caprice ratings in creativity and permanence. And that's what caprice means, creativity and permanence. Not quite sure what that means. Which you'll find are projected to have much more significant overall gains in productivity in the long term, which you would know if you'd read the report I submitted as of 6 months ago. Ooh, slightly irate there, and evidently they didn't, which I still have received a response to. Okay, I think I know why they didn't approve of Natalie now. In fact, you know what? I've never got a response to any of these. I know the system will give me an automatic demerit if I don't turn one in every month, but are human eyes even on these things? Let's find out. Hey, screw you guys. Also, Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew. The station's full of mutants. Help. Careful what you joke about. It wasn't quite like that, but okay. Confidential. For Fountain of Paradise. Oh, Fountain of Paradise. AI data not for distribution penalty 08422 in effect. Responsiveness Heka. Alright, so it looks like Heka, the AI, station AIs on Fountain of Paradise, everything took an absolute nosedive in September of 85, and that is probably what caused the problems, otherwise known as deaths. Which, yeah, the Venturis Corporation was trying to get Sarah to admit responsibility for. Here she is. Just messaging with Sarah. Hey, Sarah, you're going to want to see this. I asked Odin to search up some stuff in the Venturis Technician Records DB based on what you were asking about, and the Fountain of Paradise AI maintenance account. Standard automated battery of judgment test on FOP Med. AI Heka has returned declining judgment scores the last 4 weeks. This week's especially low. Still technically within acceptable range as of 0803. Test results, but staff reports personality shift seeming distant. Have we had an AI condition up lately? Can we elevate an AI assessment squad ASAP? Singapore HQ response. AA execment blah blah. You're on your final support ticket allotment for the quarter 7962. This is how you want to use it. Fountain of Paradise AI maintenance. No, that's fine. Please close. Will reopen if results enter critical range. Well, they clearly did enter critical range. So there we go. That's kind of what we knew. What's this now? AI cognitive development tracking Caprice. Hey, okay, so she obviously was making his stats all go up, softly, but consistently. Nice. Okay, good work, Nat. So she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was about. Right, let's see what else we got here. Apart from an awful lot of mess, what's that telling us about techies, possibly? It's probably an in-joke, after all. The people that write games, generally this kind of techies. So she perhaps prefers to have her shutters shut. Well, they lead out into the corridor anyway, so it's not a particularly brilliant view. Marcus. Yeah, she likes Marcus. What is he? Super geek. Vady Johnny. Marcus. Yeah. And then there's just married, of course. Wizard Marcus. Right. Okay. I'm not sure if any of this should really... Oh, and this is all the AIs, is it? Yeah, Cave or Carve, Odin, Loki, Heka. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. And yeah, right, okay. Fountain of Paradise Medical. Right, so that's all the AI that are currently in operation. Alrighty, so I think we've seen all there is to see there. Let's head on to recoverable AR crew record data. Right, this time we'll watch to see if there's another little secret message here. Oh, that did say, I am here. I am here.
Odin,
who is
this
here?
it?
That is the location I
Odin,
mentioned.
possibly?
You're
Or
there? You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Venturis regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware.
yes.
But I cannot prevent you from proceeding.
Nat, I'm
Seems like
going
he
in.
wants to.
Okay, just...
I think possibly Odin may have opened it for them. I would imagine he would have the power to, after all. 10 Venturis corporate employees only beyond this point. Contractors face severe penalties for trespassing. Well, I have been granted access rights, right? So, yeah, there we go. Access granted. There you go. Otherwise, I would not be able to get in. Hold to restart. Well, I think we might just rewind a little bit.
I'm going in.
Okay, just... Be careful.
That's it. That's it. Okay, here we go. AI Secure Communications Center. Data accessed by authorized Venturis personnel only. Gosh, it's dark in here. Oh my word. The floor lights up. That's super funky. But that suggests it kind of knows where I am. Which is quite creepy. Okay, here we go. And this looks like a computer brain. I have no idea what a computer brain looks like, but I'm guessing that's what it is. And we have some more data. In your hands. It's in my hands now, is it?
Is this... What is all this?
Quite.
Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
He clearly wants to, doesn't he?
Yes.
Illegal data access.
Yeah,
by.
he's recording.
Okay.
It is with great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma,
Here we go.
lost their lives serving Venturis,
And this
and
is.
all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Venturis rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt
Liar.
thoughts and prayers are with their families. If
Yeah.
only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Worker Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We encourage, we humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like this one. And now, a moment of silence in their memory. Okay, then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
Lovely. Okay, I'm not surprised that Odin showed him that. That confirms it then. That Odin was actually on their side, so he didn't go nuts, and the work that Natalie was doing with Odin did make him more sympathetic to their plight, in point of fact, and more capable of making independent decisions for himself. But that was our good mate Sergio there, who was proving beyond all doubt that he's a dodgy geezer who was prepared to sacrifice 6 crew members in order their lives in order to prove a point and get a bill put through, which no doubt advances his own interests. So what else can we find out around here? Illegal data access by crew member. Okay, 14 hours ago. 14 hours ago. Right, okay, so they're all 14 hours ago. Off-station message with VT AI handler. New top-tier AI directives transmitted. Overrides all prior existing directives. AI shall explosively decompress all oxygen tanks. Oh my word. Disable all external communications channels accessible by crew. Fabricate data showing oxygen and comms outage were caused by meteor impacts. Ensure crew enters cryogenic status ASAP. AI shall not contravene any aspect of the above directives, provide crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. These are your orders effective immediately. This will not, and Odin says, this will not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew. No, a rescue craft will be dispatched, lies, to retrieve them once they're in cryo. Proceed with the above directives without exception. We will be monitoring your actions via secure comms connection directly to Odin Unit Cognitive Center. So Odin was commanded to do this. I had a feeling right from the get-go, really, that and so Odin is probably the one who's been talking to us by these little subliminal messages like death sentence and I am here. So the guy is Odin's still around here somewhere as well. So yeah, he was commanded to kill him basically, and didn't have any alternative. Ventura's belt legalization strategy, prepared especially for Sergio Ventura by Ventura's corporate strategic AI Juno. Following the failure of the Ventura's backed orbital workers safety bill in OSEP Congress, there's no significant probability the human oversight accord being repealed. Without repeal, Ventura's belt facilities cannot begin operation. To this end, I have simulated a number of theoretical world events and estimated their impact on successive OSEP Congress votes. Okay, so a strategic AI has come up with this wonderful plan. Simulated world events include a precipitous decline in the orbital market, an extended strike by orbital workers union members, the assassination of OSEP members opposed to the HOA, and more. None of these definitively motivated a repeal of the HOA in simulations. However, in the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to accident, not caused by negligence, I calculate 94% likelihood of the accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. This would allow Ventura's belt facilities to begin operation immediately. Following this, I estimate a reversal of Ventura's stock decline, resulting in a record stock price within 1 year of the Ventura's belt beginning operation. Right, so he made a business decision to murder people. Can we bring him to account for this? Thank you, Juno. Is there a facility that you would like to consider, that you would consider a deal? Ideal candidate if we were to move forward with your recommendation. Based on low public profile of crew on board and projected financial impact of their loss, the best option currently in the Ventura's fleet would be at Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. Recommend renewing all crew members aboard for a successful posting on Tacoma to allow time for logistical organisation of this operation. Right. So they weren't necessarily chosen because they had done something wrong or had anything against Ventura specifically, but just because they happen to be convenient sacrifices. AI secure communications record, off-station message with confidential Tacoma rescue craft launch scheduled T-minus 1 hour 26 minutes. But if Sergio was making preparing a message to go out saying that they were all dead, yeah, Tacoma rescue craft launch cancelled, relaunch scheduled for unscheduled. Right, so in other words, they were not planning on rescuing them. Off-station message VT AI handler. The rescue craft departure has been intentionally cancelled. Yes. Without a rescue craft, the crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryosleep overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. AI decided otherwise. These are direct orders. Do not contact us about this issue again. Yes, okay, there we go. So yeah, the AI very definitely made his own decision in this one. But the question is now, what were the crew able to do about it? Were they able to do anything about it? And if so, what? I guess we're going to find out, but I'm going to leave that for the next episode, which I think may well be the last. I'm not entirely sure. We've got some more chambers through this door.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin. Thank you.
Right. So...
Hailing any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
Right. So then Sarah was able to flag for help from any other ship in the area. I don't know whether anybody came. Release Odin wetware. Well, that is what we have to do. Let's just have a look at this. Communications locked down, manually overwritten. SOS relay enabled. Resolving. Okay, so we don't know at this point whether that is going to happen or not, but for the moment we need to do this randomly generated confirmation passphrase. Final contractor confirmation pin code for entry on physical wetware interface 0451. 0451. 0451. 0451. Unlocked. Confirmation passphrase. And she knows it, which is just as well because I haven't got a clue. Very long. And this is the AI core, which we came to take. And which we are instructed to handle with care. There we go. Okay guys, so that is all we're going to do in this episode, and in the next episode I believe this story will be resolved. So I hope you guys will join me for that, and I hope it won't be too short an episode. Always difficult to judge under these circumstances. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, do let me know by hitting that like button. Also feel free to leave your comments and join me for the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye bye for now.